What if I told you that a single headline spreading across social media right now could trigger a global crisis? What if that headline claimed that one of the most powerful warships in human history, the USS Abraham Lincoln, a nuclear-powered aircraft carrier carrying over 5,000 sailors and 70 aircraft, had just been struck by missiles and sunk in the Persian Gulf? What if that claim came from Iran? And what if the world was holding its breath, waiting to see if it was true? Stop, breathe. Because right now, in this very moment, that is exactly what is happening. Viral posts, encrypted messages, and sensational headlines are spreading a claim that Iran has struck and sunk the USS Abraham Lincoln. The internet is exploding, markets are twitching, and people are asking, is this the start of World War III? Welcome to Power Clash Report. Today we are doing something different. We are not just reporting a claim. We are investigating it. We are separating verified fact from viral fiction. We are examining what actually happened, where this claim originated, what the official sources are saying, and what the real-world consequences would be if such an event were true. We will analyze the strategic importance of the USS Abraham Lincoln, the capabilities of Iranian missile systems, the official posture of the U.S. Fifth Fleet, and the global reaction to this developing story. And we will answer the question that matters most. Is this a genuine military development or an information operation designed to sow chaos? Stay with me until the end, because understanding this story is not just about one ship or one claim. It is about the fragility of truth in the digital age, the mechanics of modern warfare, and the choices that leaders and citizens must make when facts are scarce and fear is abundant. Let us begin with the claim itself. On March 13, 2026, multiple social media accounts, some with significant followings, began posting that Iran had launched a successful missile attack on the USS Abraham Lincoln, CVN-72, while it was operating in the Persian Gulf or Gulf of Oman. The posts included dramatic language: struck, sunk. Trump's next move will blow your mind. Some claim to have insider sources or leaked satellite imagery. The narrative was compelling: a superpower humbled, a symbol of American might brought low, a tipping point in the ongoing U.S.-Iran tension. Now let us examine the facts as verified by official, credible sources. As of the time of this recording, there is no confirmation from the United States Department of Defense, U.S. Central Command, the White House, or any allied military command that the USS Abraham Lincoln has been attacked, damaged, or sunk. The official social media channels of the U.S. Navy, the Fifth Fleet, and the Pentagon have not issued any alert or statement regarding such an incident. Reputable international news agencies, including Reuters, Associated Press, BBC, and Al Jazeera, have not reported this as a confirmed event. Independent open-source intelligence analysts, who monitor military movements via satellite imagery and ship tracking data, have not observed any anomaly consistent with a catastrophic attack on a carrier of that size. The USS Abraham Lincoln is a Nimitz-class nuclear-powered aircraft carrier. It is 1,092 feet long, displaces over 100,000 tons, and is designed to withstand significant battle damage. It operates as the centerpiece of a carrier strike group, which includes guided missile cruisers, destroyers, and submarines, all equipped with layered air and missile defense systems, Aegis radar, SM-2, SM-6 interceptors, evolved Sea Sparrow missiles, and close-in weapon systems. It is one of the most heavily defended vessels on the planet. An attack capable of sinking it would be a monumental military event involving multiple successful missile penetrations, catastrophic damage control failure, and likely significant casualties. Such an event would be impossible to conceal. It would trigger immediate global news coverage, official statements, and visible military movements. The absence of these indicators is a powerful data point. So where did this claim come from? Tracing the origin of viral misinformation is complex, but patterns emerge. Often such claims originate from partisan or state-aligned media outlets seeking to boost morale, deter adversaries, or shape narratives. Social media influencers chasing engagement through sensational content. Malicious actors aiming to sow discord, manipulate markets, or test information resilience. Misinterpretation or exaggeration of real but less dramatic events, such as a near miss, a drill, or a routine missile test by Iran. In this case, the claim appears to leverage real tensions. Iran has, in the past, threatened U.S. naval assets in the region. It possesses anti-ship ballistic missiles like the Khalij Fars and cruise missiles like the Noor, which are designed to target vessels. It has conducted exercises simulating attacks on carrier groups. These facts are real. The leap from Iran has capabilities and has threatened carriers to Iran has sunk the Lincoln is a leap from capability to confirmed action, a leap not supported by verified evidence. Let us talk about the strategic implications if such an attack were true. The sinking of a U.S. nuclear-powered aircraft carrier would be an unprecedented event in modern history. The last U.S. carrier lost in combat was the USS Princeton in 1945. The human cost would be staggering. Over 5,000 sailors, many of them young men and women, potentially lost. The military cost would be severe. The loss of a key power projection platform, dozens of aircraft, and a significant blow to U.S. naval capacity in a critical region. The political cost would be immense. Domestic outrage, international shock, and intense pressure for a decisive response. The economic cost would ripple globally. Oil prices would spike, markets would tumble, and supply chains would seize. What would Trump's next move likely be? Based on historical precedent and stated U.S. policy, the response would be swift and severe. It could include immediate military retaliation against Iranian missile sites, command centers, and leadership targets, a naval blockade of Iranian ports, cyber operations to disrupt Iranian infrastructure, diplomatic efforts to rally allies for a coordinated response, potential escalation to a broader regional conflict. This is not speculation about what should happen. This is analysis of what has happened in similar historical crises. The U.S. has a doctrine of overwhelming response to attacks on its forces. The 1988 USS Vincennes incident, the 2000 USS Cole bombing, the 2019 drone shootdowns, all triggered significant U.S. military or diplomatic actions. An attack on a carrier would be orders of magnitude more severe. But again, we must return to the central question. Is it true? The burden of proof lies with those making the extraordinary claim. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. A viral post is not evidence. A blurry image is not evidence. An insider source without corroboration is not evidence. Evidence would include official confirmation from U.S. military channels, verified satellite imagery showing damage to the carrier, independent tracking data showing the carrier's AIS signal disappearing, credible eyewitness accounts from other vessels or aircraft in the area, statements from allied governments confirming the event. To date, none of these have materialized. The U.S. Navy's public ship tracker shows the USS Abraham Lincoln's last reported position, and there is no indication of a catastrophic event. This does not prove a negative. Absence of evidence is not evidence of absence, but it does place the claim in the category of unverified rather than confirmed. Now let us examine the information warfare dimension. This claim, whether true or false, is a weapon. If it is false, its purpose may be to test the information resilience of adversaries and allies, sow panic and confusion among civilian populations, manipulate financial markets through fear, distract from other developments, boost the morale of supporters by projecting strength. If it is true, its rapid spread may be intended to maximize psychological impact on the U.S. and its allies, rally domestic and regional support for Iran, force the U.S. into a hasty, potentially escalatory response, shape the initial narrative before official channels can respond. In either case, the speed and virality of the claim are features, not bugs. Social media algorithms favor engaging, emotional content. A headline about a sunk carrier is more engaging than a nuanced analysis of naval defense systems. This creates a perverse incentive. Those who spread the claim first, regardless of accuracy, gain attention, followers, and influence. This is the battlefield of the 21st century. Not just land, sea, and air, but the cognitive domain. What about the human dimension? Behind every viral claim are real people. Sailors on the USS Abraham Lincoln, if they are safe, are now aware that rumors of their demise are circulating globally. Their families, seeing these posts, may experience moments of terror before finding official reassurance. Civilians in the region may panic, affecting markets and stability. Decision-makers in capitals may have to spend precious time verifying or debunking claims instead of focusing on strategy. This is the hidden cost of misinformation. It consumes attention, erodes trust, and complicates crisis management. Let us consider the official response, or lack thereof. In situations like this, militaries often follow a principle of operational security. They may not immediately confirm or deny an incident to avoid revealing sensitive information about capabilities, losses, or response plans. However, in the age of social media, silence can be interpreted as confirmation of the worst. This creates a dilemma: respond too quickly with incomplete information and risk spreading errors, wait for verification and risk losing control of the narrative. The U.S. military has improved its public affairs capabilities in recent years, but the speed of viral misinformation often outpaces official verification processes. Now, let us talk about what you can do as an informed citizen. First, practice source literacy. Ask, who is making this claim? What is their track record? Do they have a motive? Second, seek corroboration. Check multiple reputable sources. Look for official statements. Third, be skeptical of emotional language. Headlines designed to blow your mind are often designed to bypass critical thinking. Fourth, pause before sharing. Sharing unverified claims, even with good intentions, amplifies misinformation. At Power Clash Report, we commit to this standard. We will not report unverified claims as fact. We will analyze them, contextualize them, and update our coverage as verified information emerges. Before we conclude, let us recap the key points. A viral claim alleges that Iran has struck and sunk the USS Abraham Lincoln. As of now, this claim is not verified by official U.S. military sources, reputable news agencies, or independent open-source intelligence. The USS Abraham Lincoln is a heavily defended asset, and an attack capable of sinking it would be a monumental event with immediate global indicators. The claim leverages real tensions and real Iranian capabilities, but makes a leap not supported by evidence. The spread of such claims is a feature of modern information warfare, with real-world consequences for trust, stability, and decision-making. The responsible path forward is verification, corroboration, and critical thinking. The choice before us as consumers of information is stark. We can allow fear and sensationalism to drive our understanding, sharing claims without verification and amplifying chaos. Or we can rely on evidence, patience, and critical analysis to navigate the fog of information warfare. History will judge this moment not by the headlines that spread fastest, but by the wisdom with which they were assessed. As citizens of an interconnected world, we have both the right and the responsibility to demand clarity over chaos, evidence over emotion, and truth over virality. If this analysis provided value, please like this video, subscribe to Power Clash Report, and share it with someone who needs to understand these developments. Turn on notifications so you do not miss our updates as this story evolves. In the description below, you will find links to official sources, fact-checking resources, and further reading on information warfare and naval strategy. We are committed to bringing you signal in a world of noise. Thank you for watching. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, in a world of increasing uncertainty, clarity is the most valuable asset we have.